and it said show, and it didn't show, and we went live, and
Oh,
Okay,
well,
I don't get it. It showed for like a second.
hello, everybody. Did it show at all?
I heard it. I didn't see it.
I saw like the very, very beginning of it, but it's like, what?
StreamYard hates me. It hates me.
StreamYard hates us all, I
It's
swear.
like I don't know what's going on. It's weird. It seems like we haven't been on here forever, but we were just on here Friday from the Cincinnati Coin Exposition, Numismatic
Oh.
Exposition. I'm sorry. Yes,
Man, I miss you guys already.
I miss you guys. I really do. Bassman, Mr. Kevin, and myself, we're all at the Cincinnati Numismatic Exposition Show in Sharonville, Ohio, the 26th and 27th. Well, Bassman and myself were there 26th and 27th. Mr. Kevin had to hurry back.
I was there 25th and 26th.
Yeah, he was there 25th and 26th. He got there for the early bird. He was there for the early bird.
Yeah, I got the early bird.
What's that, Bassman?
So he did his early shopping.
Yeah, he did. Got some good stuff too. The stuff he was showing us. Well, you see some of it there on the auction block for tonight. But
Oh yeah.
the other stuff, like the personal coin he got. Yes.
Yeah,
Very nice.
that one's no sloucher.
No slouch at all. It's a 1942.
Mm-hmm.
1942 Lincoln wheat cent graded in the old green holder.
Oh, not even. Rattler.
Yes, Rattler. Very nice. Very nice condition. I was looking at it and I was like, it's a proof. It's nice. It was really nice. So how you feeling this morning, Mr. Kevin?
Not too bad. A little rushed, but you know what? That seems to be about par for the course nowadays.
I hear you. How you doing this morning, Bassman?
Not good.
Not good.
Got the migraine.
Got the migraine going on.
Brother.
Yeah. If you need to duck out at any time, you just jump and run, brother. You hear me?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, just let us know.
Yeah. Or you don't even have to let us know. Just go. If you feel like you're going to be out of it too bad, just, take care of yourself before you take care of us. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks here this morning.
Well, I was going to tell them I had coins.
Bassman did.
And
yeah.
I tried 3 times. Did you get my email, Kevin?
Yes.
About seeing your buddy about the other coin?
I believe so. Oh, yeah,
that
one.
Told
yes,
me
I did see that. It depends on the condition that the coin was in.
Yeah. But he showed me that thing. He said, I said, I'm looking for a book filler. He said, oh, okay, give me that box over there. And he got a box and he looked and he pulled one out and he put it back. And he said, nope, that's not it. And he pulled out another one. Nope. He pulled out another one. He said, this is it. He set it down. He looked through the box for some more. And then he picked it up and he said, here's one. And I said, oh, yeah. And I said, how much is it? And he said, well, since you know Kevin, $1,000.
Oh.
But of course,
about the friends and family discount.
Well, see,
that sounds like teachers' friends and family discount.
Yeah, well, Tiny and I had figured out that it was probably about 7. But
probably about 700 since he knew you. It was more.
Okay, what was the condition? Was it slick? Was it?
It wasn't. Meh? It looked like most of my book fillers. It was.
Yeah.
It was not in great shape. It was pretty slick. You could see the shape of him on there. I didn't get it close. I wasn't even going to touch it.
Right. But what I couldn't get is he had it in a box, sitting out on the table. It wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't in a case. It wasn't, under glass.
He had several in the case, but they were
right.
They were slab.
Yeah, they were. Ooh, they were nice.
But he had at least 2 or 3 in that box.
In the box.
that weren't slabbed, and he showed me the worst of the three. And
Yeah, he's a different character. So
well, he
Oh
told
no,
me,
we're not saying he was trying to take advantage of Bassman or anything
no,
like that.
we just thought it was
when
funny.
he said it,
He
I thought it
said-
was funny. Oh, this is the friends and family discount.
Well, he said, well,
Bassman
since you
instantly
know,
said, "Yeah, go ahead."
when he said $1,000, I didn't even hesitate. I said, no, I'll just stay married. And there was a woman at the end of the counter I thought was going to fall out.
Yeah.
I said, no, I'll just stay married.
But you know what the funny thing was when we got back to the hotel, Mrs. Bassman didn't throw the idea completely out the window.
Uh-oh.
And that really surprised me. The Bassman was like, no.
But she said, what
No.
she said was, well, you had that much on your card or something like that. Just
Yeah,
you could have bought it.
right.
But
if you wanted to pay on it for like 5 years, you could have bought it.
But but I knew that was one of those, there it is, but you really didn't want to do that.
You could have, but you're glad that you didn't. Or no,
Yeah.
you could have,
glad I
but
didn't.
you're better off that you didn't.
There you go.
That was- yeah, I come across those kind of purchases all the time. You could have, but you're better off that you didn't. You
Yep.
can still walk and everything. So yeah.
And are you still walking straight? Well, I can't say if you're still walking straight. I can't even walk straight. So
Yeah, and I walk with a cane and a gimp and a limp and a lean, and you seen me walk.
yeah, come on, you're styling and profiling.
Yeah,
I know you. You're pimping.
pimping with that big pimp cane.
Yeah.
But we got to meet 55 Chevy, awesome gentleman.
Yes, sir.
Daddy Pa was there again this year, awesome gentleman. We got to spend some time with Coinop and his lovely Robert and Florlina. We got to spend some time with Mr. Joe Durbin, Miss Diane Durbin. We got to meet 3 or 4 of Kevin's friends that were dealers there that he knew. Well, we met them, and then Mr. Kevin told us, "Oh yeah, I know them." That's how we got to meet them.
We met Dave Cooper.
Dave Cooper probably lurking in the back somewhere.
No,
Mr.
he's out
Dave.
there. I see him.
Is he?
He said hello.
Good morning, Mr. Cooper. Great guy. Local, native to Michigan there, close to Mr. Kevin. So he was really interesting to me. That was really, really nice.
Pretty much, yeah. Dave is another one of those folks that you meet on YouTube that you didn't know was a neighbor down the street.
Yeah. Had to come all the way to
Bassman can relate.
Had to come all the way to the internet to meet him.
Yep.
Yeah. Compton. Got to spend the day with Compton. That was amazing. Zoey was there on Friday for a while. Lala went to her first coin show, everybody. She was there for about, 20, 30 minutes? She walked in and seen everybody and was like filling out stuff and putting on her name tag and all this happy jazz. And she, it was a little overwhelming for her. She didn't know that that's what a coin show was, because she was, she's seen all the cars in the parking lot, but she was thinking, oh, that's all the dealers. No. Dealers park on the other end.
Yeah.
Where they go in the back door. But all the people out front were all the people around there. And there was a lot of people in there. I mean, it was steady all day. And then Saturday when we went, it wasn't as busy as Friday, but as I was walking around and we were looking at stuff, there weren't tire kickers. There were buyers. And I'm talking about, me and Bassman seen a gentleman who got a police escort out with the stuff he was buying.
Yep.
I mean, he had a case. with a
He
lock.
was in a wheelchair, but I don't think that was the reason he was being escorted.
Right. His case was big and heavy. You could tell. He was
But
definitely
yeah,
bothered.
as I keep saying, I mean, these shows, there are 5 to 6 figures. I mean, especially like this. This is a bigger show. There's
Yeah.
6 figures worth of material within that room. Well, what am I saying?
Yeah.
6, 9. 9 digits worth.
Oh, that one with all those Morgans, those high grade Morgans. He had hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Morgans on that table. It had to have been.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the stuff I seen a 66. Oh, what year was it? It was an MS-66 Morgan in a nice PCGS Morgan holder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was gorgeous. Proof like I didn't want to look that close at it, but it was one of those cases that there were no prices on anything.
Yeah.
The prices on the back. You're not going to look and see how much it is until I pick it up and show you how much it is.
Yeah.
But it was nice.
Well, that's because they want to keep the drool off of the case.
That's what it is. They don't want that drool peeling the corner of that sticker. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Stuff's like Gooby gone. Also got to spend me and Bassman got to spend a little bit of time with Mr. Daniel from Quinn Help You. We spent a lot of time with the Durbans, didn't we, Bassman?
Yep.
Durbans, those of you that don't know, do auctions on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They do them 2 p.m. Central on Mondays and Fridays, and on Wednesdays it's at 7 Central, right after ours. So that's why we do ours at 6 and give that hour gap there. That way we get out of their way and everybody else's way. So see,
he told us
guys after all.
And you know what? Yeah, we were talking with Joe and Diane, and it was like we were also talking about how it's common courtesy.
Yeah.
But it's also strange to think how scarce common courtesy is.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I don't know how many times he thanked us while we were over the weekend. I mean, they listened to our auction as they're setting their auction up.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Yep.
That's excellent.
They're supposed to be coming in here.
Yeah, there is room for camaraderie and friendship in this community. There's room for it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. But hey, speaking of auctions, we're having a little auction tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern time, over on Mr. Kevin's channel. That's Coins Making Sense. It even says it. See, like mine says Tiny Numismatics. Right down there in the corner, it says Coins Making Sense. That's where the auction is tonight. But you all know that because you guys are awesome. Speaking of awesome people, why don't we say hello to the awesome people?
Sounds good.
Just rolled one right into there. That's pretty good.
I'm going to go first because you have dibs on number 2 on the second one.
Go right ahead.
So we got Mr. Jack Gallman in the house saying good morning from Marion, North Carolina. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Mr. Jack. And speaking of eating my grits and drinking my coffee, are they cheesy peppered grits? Or do you do your grits with like brown sugar and cinnamon and stuff? People do grits all different kinds of ways.
Mm-hmm.
I like mixing it.
I do oatmeal with the cinnamon and apple.
Yeah. If I eat grits, I put eggs in them.
Yeah.
Like a over easy. You mix it up in there.
Oh, gotcha. But eating her drinks. I almost said it again. Eating her grits and drinking her coffee is the one, the only Miss Kilo Man. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
Baby Hewitt, 1, 2, 3. Good morning, Tiny Bassman and Kevin. Hope all are having a wonderful day. Thank you, sir.
Good to see
Good-
you, baby. Hugh.
good to see you.
SF Kim Rush. Good morning, sir. Joining us from all the way out west in old sunny California. Good morning, sir. Thank you for coming in here so early. Really appreciate all you West Coast folks.
Miss Dennis D saying, happy morning, Tiny, Kevin, Bassman, and all. Good morning.
With the little owl.
Is
That's
that
his
an owl?
buddy.
Yep,
That's
that's
an owl. Member of the channel. Good morning, sir. Glad to see you. Another member of the channel. Does anyone know if Silver Gator is stuck in Paris Olympics? Yes, he is at the Paris Olympics.
yes.
He just sent
He just
my,
sent me an email.
cohort
said
over
he
here an
was-
email.
He said the security was extreme over there, and he went to the Mint to get Olympic coins, silver Olympic coins.
Yep.
Nice.
The Eiffel Tower, the one that's
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
coin that's really low mintage is the one he was talking
It's
Now, I hear that the medals that they're giving away to the Olympians
yep.
minted in France and actually have a piece of the Eiffel Tower contained in them.
They
Yep,
have a
right in the
sliver of the Eiffel Tower in it.
That's
They're
amazing.
Beautiful. They're beautiful this Olympics. I mean, they look like they have sun rays coming out from the center. Very beautiful. And to look at them, they're very nice. Very nice.
No,
I
that's
watched
just
those
amazing.
in the process. Yeah. At the opening of it, actually, when I was at Bassman's Hotel with him and his lovely wife, they were showing the minting process of it a little bit, where they were hand pouring them and everything into the molds. And it was
Ooh.
really cool. But by the way, this is Mr. Bandit Jones. Good morning, sir. I forgot to say your name. Glad to see you.
Miss Amy Harrell, moderator and channel member, walking into the coffee shop. Good morning, Miss Amy.
Speaking of the gentleman that we've seen at the coin show, Dr. 55 Chevy, who had a 55 Chevy on his t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
His 55, that was nice. Hello to all. Please hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel. Silver Spot is at 2887. I had a wonderful time at the Sharonville Coin Show. He was actually on Talking with Tiny last Friday. If you missed it, go back and watch it. I spin the camera around there a little bit and show him to you.
He had a little bit of sun behind him, so I don't know how well he showed up in it, but
Yeah,
That
probably
that sunspot right there where we were sitting was kind of tough.
oh yeah. Bass man,
Bass man.
what you gonna do when he's coming for you?
Good morning, brother. We also had Miss Diane Durbin on Talking with Tiny on Friday. She made a little cameo, come in and, patted me on the shoulder. I'm surprised she didn't smack me in the back of the head, but, I need one of them every once. Thought you were throwing something at me. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, I thought you had those on command.
Yeah.
Hello there, Miss Windy Lady. Spreading the coffee, the flowers, and the puppy paw prints. Good morning, Kevin, Tiny, Bassman, and all in chat.
Good morning, Miss Wendy. Good to see you. Hey, right on time. Morning, Bassman, Tiny, Kevin. Happy hump day. It is Miss Big Apple herself. Brown sugar 0069. Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you.
And Mr. Bill Driscoll. Good morning, everyone. Morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Driscoll.
Everybody kissing their hellos.
Bunch of good, quiet, gentle hugs for Bassman. And some sedation drugs. I'm going to love him up strong and put him to sleep for a while. That's what I'm going to do. That's funny.
Hey, I got Oxycontin over here, buddy. I can knock me out.
You can knock you out cold. There he is.
Bassman said, knock you out.
That's what he said. That's what he
But
said.
it actually does not. They don't work on me like normal people. I can take them and I don't notice it. But if I take them regularly, like every 6 hours, 8 hours, whatever it says, about the third one, I noticed that my reactions are way slower. I don't feel any different.
No shit.
I don't feel any different, but boy, my reactions are not the same.
Language.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Dave Cooper. There he is, folks. Morning. Good morning, all.
Best
Dave
in the
Cooper.
coffee and the donuts.
He's a very, very interesting gentleman. I'm not meaning that in a bad way. I'm meaning that in a good way, Mr. Cooper. He's an awesome guy. Really
Yes,
is.
sir.
I don't know why he's friends with Mr. Kevin, but
I don't know.
I'm just
I'm just odd like that.
he's got all the good friends.
Azure Blue. Good morning, my magnificent stacking brothers and sisters. I am at the gym doing shoulders and back and may not be able to respond. Good morning. Gotta keep it up.
Good morning, sir. Congratulations on hitting the gym. I know you hit the gym a lot. I'm really impressed. The figure in his icon there is actually him. So he's pretty beefy. He's really in shape. And not saying he's old, but he's an older gentleman, and that's very impressive. I'm very impressed, Mr. Blue. Really am. Oh yes, I was reminded just a minute ago. Madame Marcel and Zoey both made an appearance Friday and Saturday at the coin show.
Yeah.
And what? Yeah, I already told him about Mommy being there.
And Ms. Lala was there too.
Yeah, but
that poor dog. There was a whole lot of "don't pet me" not being listened to.
Yeah.
it happens. I mean, it says right on her vest, this big.
Yeah.
Do not pet. Service animal. Right on her vest, on both sides of her vest.
Yeah, but she comes up and she rubs up on your leg. I mean, it's just an automatic response.
Comes over, you're sitting there, and she just rubs on your knee. Hello there.
She does that to people we talk to. Did you notice she only did that to people we were talking to?
All the people that sat at the table, she just went from person to person.
Yep, she is to greet everyone we talk to. That we, that like, if we just say hello to somebody, no.
Kevin.
But when we talking to people, she greets them. And I'm surprised you guys didn't see the curtsy. The downward dog that she does. But that's how she greets people. She curtsies for them.
Kevin, did you get a picture at the dinner there when she was?
No, I did not.
I wanted to take one and I didn't.
Me too.
She was sitting at the table. That she was laying in the floor. We couldn't all sit at the same table, so we had two tables together with all the guys were around it, and my wife and Lala and Zoey were in a booth with the dog. And she was laying on the floor at the end of the booth. Well, these waitresses would come running through there and about step on her. So they couldn't move her under the table because the table had these big leg things sticking out that she couldn't lay on. So Zoe got on the other side of the table. Lala moved and put the dog in the seat up there behind the booth and had her setting up in the booth with her. And we didn't get a picture. Oh,
she was just sitting there proud as could be. And you noticed being a dog, and dogs are very prone to being food oriented and food driven. Did you notice she never sniffed the table? She never looked at anybody's food. She's very, very well behaved when it comes to food. We'll be cooking. She'll be around us while we're cooking. As soon as we start to sit down and eat, she goes to the next room. She's had human food, but it was on accident. Like something fell and like, you'll be eating something and you'll accidentally drop something and you don't know it. And it'll be in the floor. And then we'll see her grab something and be like, what was that? It's like, well, she must have got something. But not on purpose. We don't feed her people food on purpose. Mm-hmm. I know some people say, oh, you should feed them what you're... No.
My cousin's daughter...
Not service dogs.
My cousin's daughter has a dog. And if you drop something on the floor, she'll walk over to it and look at it. And if you say, it's yours, she'll eat it.
Nice.
If you walk over and pick it up, she'll just let you.
Nice.
Now, my dog, if you drop it on the floor, if you try to beat her to it, you're liable to get bit.
Yeah. Now, Marcel, she won't eat anything unless you tell her it's okay. Like you can get her treat. You can get a treat and hold it in your hand and put it this close to her nose, and she just stares at it. And you say okay, and she takes it.
Yeah.
You lay it in the floor. You set her food in. Like I give her pumpkin. I give her pumpkin mixed up in her food. Pureed pumpkin. She sits down. She looks at it. She looks at me. And she just sits there staring at me. And I say, okay. And then she goes for it. We didn't teach her that. That was already taught to her. So it's very cool.
Miss Patty Ferguson, good morning. Y'all scared me when you started talking. I was in the other room. I'm here by myself. Blessings and love from Rye, Colorado. Bassman, lidocaine nasal spray gets lidocaine migraine now.
Yeah,
he has that. He uses that.
It. Well, I did. I haven't gotten it lately. I need to get some back. Mine, I used it as a preventative, just to, like, if I get a migraine coming, I can squirt that in my nose, and it puts your nose to sleep. Is what it does. I mean, your nose just goes numb. But
it just starts there, just starts spreading out over your face.
You read further down, she tells you tilt your head to the side to keep from putting your throat to sleep, because it'll go down your throat and your throat will go to sleep.
Now that's what the chloroseptic is for. I mean, that's what puts your tongue to sleep.
Well, that stuff will knock it out for about 30 minutes to an hour, but it gives me time to get home. Or like if I was on the lake, it gave me time to get to the dock, to get off of the water.
Yeah.
But it never really stopped them on mine. Huh. It stopped them for, like I say, 30 minutes to an hour, and then they'd start back. But it never would completely kill them all the time. It did some, but not all of them.
Mr. Kevin talked about chloroseptic, not chloroseptic. So don't be sniffing chloroseptic to make your nose numb.
And you'll smell cherries for a while.
Yeah, just a disclaimer. You won't be able to feel it, but you'll smell it. Just a disclaimer. No squirting chloroseptic up your face.
No.
Well, never mind. Quahog Stecker. Good morning, sir. Hi,
Quahog. Good to see you.
Man, Mr. Kevin. Good morning, sir.
KG Cohen saying hello all. Hopefully you and Miss Smile Smile are singing along this morning. Good to see you.
Coin stuff I like. Channel member saying good morning, my friend. Good morning, friends. Great channel to check out, folks. Very, very informative, especially when it comes. You can see it in the middle of his logo, his icon there with Carson City Mint. That is the man. If you want to know anything about the Carson City Mint or the Carson City coinage, that's your guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Coin stuff I like. So go over and give him a subscribe and a hello. Tell him the big ugly tattooed guy sent you. I mean, there's only one of the three that they could be talking about. I mean,
We got the OG of the subscribers. We have the one, the only Red Silver. Good morning, Tiny Bassman and Kip. Morning,
Good
sir.
morning. Good morning, Red Silver. Good to see you, buddy. Kevin, as a dealer, where do you think the best opportunities are in coins and metals? Platinum, palladium, CC Morgans? Please share with us your thoughts and insights.
Go.
You know what? The metals are moving today, which honestly, good to see. Glad to have silver back above 28. Really should be around 35, but I'm not going to tilt at that windmill. Right now, I'm on silver saying buy the dip. And because, silver should be above 30. Honestly, I do mostly numismatic, whether it's CC Morgans or it's nice condition key dates. Those can always hold their value. Platinum and palladium, well, they're finding other materials for catalytic converters, so those have fallen down a ways in the last couple of years. But you can't go wrong with a nice key date numismatic, in my opinion.
If
But no, thank you, Mr. Blue.
If I may throw my 2 cents in there, kind of to echo what Mr. Kevin said, like out of the 3 there, my pick would be the CC Morgans, because platinum bullion, palladium bullion is bullion. You'll get bullion price. CC Morgans are bullion, and they have a numismatic value on top of that. So it's still silver, but you have that numismatic value, and especially on CCs, as Coin Stuff I Like has told us and showed us, CCs are just about always going to go up in price. The older those coins get, the more sought after they are getting. Bassman and myself looked at slick CCs there. We couldn't afford them. Or not slick, but, good, very good were like getting ridiculous. Graded were astronomical to us. You know what I mean? To us. But there was a lot of CC coinage there that was very high priced. And one guy looked at one. I don't know if you were with me or not, Bassman. It was when I was walking over to you and you just sat down and looked at that box, that first box where we found all those wheat since that second time.
Yeah.
I'd stopped with, I think it was Compton or 55 Chevy. No, who was it? Daddy Paul, maybe? Anyway, I stopped with somebody.
That should be 55
and I was looking at one.
He was there.
I kind of peeked right over a guy's shoulder. I don't want to say I was looking over his shoulder, but I kind of peeked at the CC that he had. And when the guy picked it up, he flipped it over and looked at the price and turned it back over and grabbed his gray sheet. And he said, well, that's what it's priced at, so that's what I'd have to give it to you for. So it had already went up in price since the last time he had looked at the price.
Mm-hmm.
So, and gray sheets come out every month. So
it happens.
Within last month to this month, you never know how much it could have went up. So my 2 cents is numismatic bullion.
Also, if you know your local dealers and you know that a local dealer hasn't set up in a while, there's a chance that you might be able to pick them in that way, because not everybody updates their prices every 2-3 months.
Right.
Some people still have their price from a year and a half ago, last time that they set up. And if those prices have changed, those that are wise on the modern market, on the current market, it can be an opportunity.
Wait a minute.
But as far as overall CCs, most of them are extremely scarce. And actually, if memory serves, there are CCs that are in dimes, that are in quarters, half dollars are all expensive too. But I mean, there are dimes and quarters that are actually affordable that are Carson Cities. And I apologize for interrupting.
No, you didn't. I was interrupting you. I was just like, oh my gosh. So we had 300. We got 300 peace dollars. Love you, girls. You guys be careful. Peace dollars, 22s and 23s. Unk BU. I nearly fainted.
Oh,
What?
Man.
You're in the money.
Yeah,
You're
no.
in the money.
You want to adopt me? I'm up for adoption.
He has a brother. Speaking of great channels, good morning, Silver Wolverine. Morning, Tiny Numismatics Bassman Kevin, and all in chat. The greatest, the best, bar none, numismatic news and information channel on the internet. Had a video out last night about what's going on right now with American Silver Eagles at the Mint. You need to go check it out. You could even go right now and check it out if you wanted to. I wouldn't even be mad. Silver Wolverine, everybody. If you're not subscribed, you're wrong. For Team USA Olympics, the Pyramid Committee pays its winning athletes $37,500 for golds, $22,500 for silver, and $15,000 for bronze medals. I heard there's some hinky stuff going on at the Olympics. Like people are being thrown out, and what is it they call it? Olympic Village, or
yeah, that's where the athletes stay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a shambles, like cardboard beds.
I heard about that. Yeah.
One pillow per athlete, food shortages. They're not giving them protein. It's like an all, love you, baby girl, all like vegetarian style. They're not like the athlete. You need protein. You need high calorie meals. If you're just eating plants and vegetables, which there's nothing wrong with that, but if that's all you're eating and you're an athlete, no.
Now, granted, yeah, there are plants and veggies that do have protein, but I mean, unless you're having a bean diet, I mean,
right. But yeah, there's people being thrown out for stuff that they did in their past. I'm not going to go into it, but horrible things, and they're competing on a world stage. No. Sorry.
Yeah.
Whoa. Had to see the doctor yesterday. Blood sugar was high. First day I missed from work in over 10 years.
Ooh.
That's amazing, sir. That's absolutely amazing. I mean, not that you had to go to the doctor. That's not what I'm saying. But you haven't missed a day of work in 10 years. That's amazing.
That's laudable. But no, blood sugar, as y'all know, I deal with that on the daily, and you need to be careful with that.
Absolutely.
JJ, 22 watching, 14 likes. Good morning, John Jacobs. Hello, gang. Good morning.
And like 55 Chevy said earlier, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel more than what you know. Let's see. The gold medal weighs 529 grams, but just 6 grams are gold, accounting for approximately 1.3% of the medal's total weight. The gold portion is simply a layer placed over a core made of pure silver. Yep.
You know, at least there's something behind it.
And it's nice. Oh, this year, or this Olympics, the gold medals aren't just a gold coin. They're like with sun rays, and when you look at it from the profile, it's all the way around, looks like a flower sun ray. It's beautiful. Just Just Google Olympic medal, 2024 Olympic medal. They're gorgeous. Trying to catch up. Everybody.
I've been waiting to answer a question, so when you get the hellos in.
This one?
Yeah, that was it. The Wheatie book is almost done. As I said before, earlier, I was offered a 1909 Wheatie for $1,000.
1,040. Can't forget the 40.
Oh, okay, 40. I forgot that 40. Anyway, when you got past 1,000, I quit listening.
Don't blame you.
But anyway, I told him I'd rather stay married, or I would go ahead and stay married. But
yeah,
anyway,
he said, "I'll just stay married."
Kevin left. I thought I was one coin short, and Kevin left and came walking back with it. So I marked it in the book in the wrong place, and then kept on. Well, after I went back to the room, I went through all the pennies, checking them against my list. And sure enough, I'd marked the one for Kevin in the wrong place, so I didn't get a different one. So I went back to the same guy Kevin got his from, same guy that offered me the VDB. I got that coin. We came home. Well, actually, I had bought a bag, or arranged to buy a bag of wheat pennies, yes. and he forgot them, so I got to wait for him to ship them now. But at any rate, I got home, and yesterday Tiny and I sat down and started putting them in the book.
I'm going to hide my shame.
Yes, don't even look at him.
Don't look at me.
Worthless friend.
I'm worthless.
He picked up, I was reading the list, and he was picking out the coins, and he picked out a 1925D.
Wait a minute. I want to interrupt you. In my defense, on the slab, the flip, it said 1925S.
Yes, it did. But when I opened it up, it didn't say that on the coin.
I'm hiding myself. I don't even want to look at it. I
had two 25Ds and no 25S, so I'm one short. The only two other coins that are missing are the SVDB, which there's no way, and a 22 blank, which is actually a 22D that got the D rubbed off, right, Kevin?
Yep.
So I'm not looking for that one because that's like hen's teeth, out there. But when I get one more 25S, which I should have in that bag, hopefully, or at least Tiny says I won't, but I think I will.
Or in the mail.
Or in the mail, which is a possibility. But anyway, I'm going to put it in the book, and I will be finished with the wheat penny book. So,
congratulations.
So, and I owe a lot of that to, coin stuff I like there. He really helped me get started and got me the book even. So
I snuck and spent $5 on a 1925S wheat penny this morning off of eBay.
So
he's not watching this.
He needs to put it in his collection. He doesn't have one either.
I don't need it.
But that's it right there on the wheat pennies. So now I got to start on the pennies and possibly back up into the Indian heads, because I have a few of them to put in a book, but I don't have the book yet.
Well, break out the soup and quackers. We got a lucky duck sighting.
Good morning, Lucky Duck. Let's see. Oh, I'm not lagging. I'm just way behind.
You
Yeah,
were
no,
lagging.
we are over 10 minutes behind. We're still
Yeah.
saying our hellos, and it's 15
Yeah.
minutes until noon.
I'm down here. Mr. Robert Pintoff, member of the channel. Nice chit chat. Did you pick up a 1909 SVD MS65 Plus? Bullseye. No.
Yeah. No, that one, I didn't even look over there at what the grade was, but he had at least two slabbed, and I was afraid to see the price of them. But I meant to actually look at them before we left, and I didn't. but I didn't know the grade on them. But the one I had, he had three of them, and it was the least grade of all of them. And it was
the worst condition. The worst condition, he says.
In high fine prices. So
yeah. And so,
but it was a nice looking coin. I seen him when he was looking at it. When he flipped it over the reverse, he had a light, shining towards him.
Yep.
And when he flipped it over, I kind of leaned in. It was a really nice coin. I mean, it was like red brown. And if that was the worst condition he had, I'm surprised it wasn't in his case. I mean, he had them in his case, and there was like 2 or 3 in a box just sitting out there. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah, the 2 others in the box were supposed to be better than the one he showed me.
And
right.
There are dealers out there that they have that kind of inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
he's a really nice guy. Great guy.
This man was really real nice. I walked up. I talked to him a minute. I told him, I said, "You know Kevin?" And he said, "Oh, yeah." And gave me the coin I was looking for, handed it over. And then I asked him about the 09, and he said, "Oh, let me look in this box." So he was looking in the box. Well, when he pulled it out, he says, I said, "How much?" And he said, "Well, since you're a friend of Kevin's,
I'm not sure if that was good or bad.
Yeah, we're not sure. It might have been $700, but since you're a friend of Kevin's, we'll charge you $1,040. But
see what you did, Mr. Kevin?
We didn't ask him if that was the case. We just let it go.
Yeah,
but it really doesn't matter, because at $700, it wasn't going in his book.
It wasn't going anywhere anyway.
I can guarantee it. Well, we have an auction tonight, and we're caught up.
I was going to say, just put it on Kevin's tab.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I was very sure it said S and not D, because I looked at it, and then Bassman grabbed it and wrote it down. So it said S on the
It did say S on the slab, because I got a D and an S.
Yeah.
But
the thing
when I got
is,
home, I had 2 Ds.
So you have to pay attention to it. I mean, there are mislabels. There are things sometimes. I mean, you get that piece of paper that's stuck to that coin, and you take for granted what is on that piece of paper.
Well, and you don't think to even look at the coin when you're in a hurry like that. You just see
we must have pulled 18 coins out of them 3 boxes that gentleman had. I mean, so
just pulling them out, look at them, and put them right back in. If they didn't look good enough.
He's yelling
also,
off years.
How many boxes did he have in front of him?
Like 50.
Yeah,
there was a lot there.
You talking about your buddy?
Yeah, I'm talking about John.
Yeah, he had a ton. The other guy didn't have quite as many as him. Your buddy,
20, yeah.
He had one.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah.
He had one full box of nothing but special dates and stuff.
Yeah.
He had that many, one of those 2-sided flip boxes.
Yep.
Completely full of nothing but special dates. Yeah, key dates and stuff. And then he had 4 other boxes that were the wheat pennies in order. It took 4 other boxes just to cover his wheat pennies.
1931S, semi-key date. He had that many flips.
Yeah.
in that dual flip box that said 1931S, because I showed them to Bassman. I was looking and I was like 31, 31, 31, 31. And then I was like,
He said, yeah, which one do
S,
you want?
S, 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 S. They were all S's. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he had
People don't
both.
realize, that is number 2 or number 3 on the scarcity for Lincolns. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
no slouch. But you know what? Yeah, we got the auction tonight.
And we're caught up. Finally, 50. That's the longest it's ever taken us.
But we are also talking about the show. So, I mean, you know what?
Well, I had a great time seeing you. I love you both, and I'm so glad you guys come to see us. I mean, I know Mr. Kevin was going to go anyway because it's a show he goes to every year, but Bassman coming all the way from Arkansas to see us.
Yeah.
That's
we got to do this more than once a year, I swear, guys.
We do.
And I needed an arc to get home. It rained hard.
Check this out, folks. This is a 1957 Denver Lincoln Wheat Cent AccuGrade graded soapbox holder MS66 red. That is lot number 1 this evening. That is a cool looking coin. The old soapbox holder. The ACG used to be a sought after slab.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean,
late 80s, early 90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, these are, and it's not a terrible grade. I mean, it's a worthwhile grade on the coin.
Right. And people are like, who's ACG? They used to be big time. That's who they are.
Mm-hmm.
We have lot number 2. Everybody like West Point, right? West Point quarters. How about a 2019 West Point Frank Church River of No Return Wilderness? America the Beautiful quarter, brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition, and that is lot number 2 this evening. Lot number 3 this evening is a 1932 Washington silver quarter AU to BU raw condition, and as it says here, and I was going to say it if it didn't, this is the first of the series. This is the very first year of the Washington Quarter Series, folks, with the beautiful eagle on the reverse. Everybody knows the eagle reverse Washingtons.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first one, folks.
Ain't it pretty?
90% silver. Lot number 4 this evening is a 2018 San Francisco Kennedy silver $50 reverse proof raw condition. Beautiful reverse proof Kennedy, folks. Lot number 5 this evening is a 1910 Barberhead silver $50, very good plus raw condition. 1910 Barberhead silver $50, very good plus raw condition.
Yeah, not bad for 114-year-old. Still got a lot of detail there.
I believe you're correct, Mr. Robert Pintoff. That 32 has grading potential. Here you go, folks. Lot number 6 this evening is a 1923 piece silver dollar, brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition with a very nice starting asking price for this evening, folks. Not going to ruin it, but you can go check out the spreadsheet. Follow along with us. 1923 piece silver dollar, brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition. How about a graded Morgan? How about an 1884 O New Orleans Morgan silver dollar? NGC graded MS 62 is lot lucky number 7 this evening. Folks that got a good look at the spreadsheet yesterday, lot lucky number 7 this evening was supposed to be a 1925 Stone Mountain coin, $50, commemorative $50, but the scratch on the obverse was a little too rough, and I decided not to sell it, and I pulled it from the auction.
Danny,
But
do you see what I see?
I see it.
Okay.
We will have to check that out this evening under Mikey.
Yep.
Little something something on there, folks. It rhymes with the word Pam. That's what we'll say. How about a 2018 Philadelphia Breast Cancer Awareness Commemorative Proof Silver Dollar in the original government packaging? I can tell you firsthand, Bassman, my brother from another mother, purchased one of these for my mother, who is a twice survivor of breast cancer. One of these, I have held one of these in hand, and actually it's very, very beautiful. It is gorgeous in hand. The contrast between the frost and the mirror finish is absolutely amazing and makes this coin look an inch deep. It's very, very nice.
Also, added on that, I mean, it's not only just one level of frost, because you have the frost of the cameo, but then this is a different level of frost. Yep. It's not exactly mirror, it's not exactly frost. And then you have the fields that are completely mirrored. So, I mean, the tri-level effect on this just makes this stand out.
It's like a frost, a satin, and then the proof finish. And that. Do you mind flipping that over so we can see that butterfly again?
Yeah.
Look at all the different frost in that butterfly. The detail I'm telling you, in hand, this is absolutely amazing, amazing coin. And my mother said she was making an amendment to her will that I get it back. And I was like, that's amazing, Mom. You don't have to do that. You know, you can. She goes, oh no, you're going to get it back to your friend when I'm done with it. I'm like, okay. He'll never see it.
That's right.
Here you go, folks. Lot number 9 this evening is an 1861 Liberty seeded half dime, extra fine, raw condition, flashy white. 1861 Liberty seeded half dime, extra fine plus, raw condition, and as you can see, blast, flashy white.
Yep, gorgeous details and not bad from a Civil War year.
Lot number 10 this evening is an 1823 capped bust silver half dollar, good to very good, raw condition. 1823, 101 years old, capped bust silver half dollar, good to very good, raw condition.
Look 201.
Yeah, 201. My bad. Sorry.
It's all good.
That's a lot of nice detail still left on that coin, folks.
Oh, yeah.
How about a 1953 San Francisco Franklin silver half dollar, gem brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition? 1953 San Francisco Franklin silver half dollar, gem brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition.
Unlike the 1963 S, it does exist.
Yes.
And
is that a little bit of toning?
Oh, dude. Okay. This is that Franklin that had the monster toning that I was showing at the show.
Yeah.
So
in hand, it looks like a bullseye rainbow, folks.
Yeah, you can see the reds and the blues here on the reverse. You come to the obverse, green. Silver don't tone green very easily.
Right. Like up in the Liberty, you can see the purples and the blues and the reds and the pinks, but that green
right off the end of the Y Liberty is real green.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
we've seen these in hand.
Oh. Yeah. Plus, taking a look at this, there are no hits in those fields. This is a good high quality Franklin.
Very, very nice. Don't let Zoey see that. There's a spot in her book for that. Just kidding. Just kidding. Lot number 12 this evening is an 1891 San Francisco Morgan silver dollar uncirculated raw condition. 1891 San Francisco Morgan silver dollar uncirculated raw condition. Beautiful Morgan. I'm a looking. Sea Griller Stacker. Look at you. Tiny has no problem stealing coins from his daughter. Why would it be any different for his best friend? I will steal that breast cancer awareness commemorative and keep it hidden away.
They'll never tell me she died.
Oh, God.
Really? Good to see you.
No.
He only comes around once a year, so I can keep it hidden from me for at least 364 days.
Yeah.
Sea Griller Stacker, member of the channel. Awesome guy. Another great channel you need to go check out, folks. Very, very informative. Just like Coin Stuff I Like. Those two gentlemen are channels you need to be subscribed to. Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
And you know how
Without a
Tiny's
doubt.
Tiny's always telling you, check your pocket change.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
On the way home, I stopped to let my wife buy the kids some presents.
Bucky's.
And I got to looking in the need a penny, take a penny. 2024 D pennies that
Nice.
looked brand new, sitting there shining up at me. And they were so shiny. I looked at them and I said, well, I got to see what them are. And I reached over and got them out. I reached in my pocket, took out 2 cents, threw it back in. My wife looked at the lady and just said, he collects coins. But I got also,
Go ahead.
also got lucky this last Friday and got a set of 2024 Kennedys, P and a D. So I've gotten 2 2024 coins now.
Yep. The text I got was, I found 2 2024 D Lincoln cents, but I had to give 2 2010 or 201 question mark for them. I was like,
No, I think one was like a 2010 and one was a 2012 or something. I threw them in there.
Can't believe Sea Griller Stacker. Bassman, did you see my post earlier in the chat?
I guess not. What was it?
Talk about me stealing coins from my best
Oh,
friend.
yeah, I saw that one.
Let's see. Let me see.
And Jack Gallman, yes, I did see your email from last week. I'm going to be tearing this place apart here probably right after the auction, this area. So I'm going to find those coins come hell or high water.
Nice. We're overtime. My fault. I talk too much. I run this.
We had a lot. We had a lot.
Can't stop.
We have a lot to talk about today.
We did. We had. If you can ever get a chance now, the 2 channels that I spoke about, 2 of the 3 channels I spoke about today, Sea Griller Stacker and Coin Stuff I Like. Not only are they amazing channels here on YouTube, they're amazing friends. I don't want to say in real life because this is live and in person. In everyday life, they're really good friends. They have met at coin shows. They've went to concerts with their lovely wives. I mean, it's amazing. If you ever have a chance to go to a coin show with another person from YouTube and make those connections in person, do it. I was, really good friends with these 2 gentlemen. But last year, the first year that we went to Cincinnati together, it made us that much closer. It made us that much more of a team.
Yes.
So anytime, I mean, we've went to dinner together. We've hung out together at the coin show. We've laughed. We've, reached out to other people and made other connections. Like I said, Coin Op, Bassman is buying a $50 bag of wheat cents that he's only paying a nickel a piece for from Mr. Robert and Flordelina over at Coin-Op, and they're going to send them to him for free priority shipping.
Well, he said he's going to do that mainly because he forgot to bring them.
Right. He brought his book with Lincoln. He brought his book with the wheat cents in it, but he said he
Forgot your bag.
Flordelina. He blamed it on Flordelina. That's what he did. But he said,
he did.
I was like, oh yeah, blame it on her. Sure, blame it on her.
He told her. To
He said, I told her.
But then they were rushing out, and they had all kinds of stuff to pick up, and so he.
Oh, if you would have seen the list that he had to bring the next day for people, because he's local to Cincinnati, he's not very far away from Cincinnati. The list he had one of those little pads of paper that had paper in it about this size,
and it was covered
8 inches or so. It was covered front and back, like 2 on both sides. I mean, it was covered with stuff to bring. So, if you only forgot one thing, but Bassman's luck, it just happened to be the one thing Bassman really wanted.
Mr. Kevin won one of the giveaways from Coin-Op, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I just happened to be on, and they were doing a trivia question, and I got a box which was for young numismatists for getting started in coin collecting. And Dave Cooper was right there when they were doing the drawing, so he was like, "Hey, congratulations!" And I was like, "Well, I was going to see him the next day at the local coin show, so I said, hey, pick that up, and that way they don't have to ship it to me."
Tiny and I had to get him in there to the right people to pick it up.
Yeah, we're like, JB's right in there sitting doing the live stream. He's like, where? Well, after we were done talking to Mr. Durbin, Bassman, myself, and Mr. Cooper were out there talking, and we were talking to Mr. Durbin. So when we went in, we said, right over there. That's where the guy you got to go see. So we he was too busy to talk to him, so we had to take him into their booth so that he could pick it up from Flordelina. I heard you say her name. Flordelina.
Yeah. Anyway,
but
she came back in and we got him with her.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Best thing about it was when I got the box, I was looking around the show, and I found a member of one of my local coin clubs who happens to be about 8 years old.
Nice.
And I gave the box to Mateo.
Nice.
That's
so cool.
It found a YN. So
there you go.
Mr. Jacobs won 4 giveaways from Coin-Op.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats,
2 of them were OBW rolls. Nice. Very cool. And a lot of foreign coins. Yes, foreign coins. Zoey got a couple little packs from Flordelina, and there's foreign coins in it. Yes, see, Grilla, they're on my desk to do video on. I'm not stealing them from her. Unless they're really nice.
Yeah, then just in case.
I'll do the, whoa, they're gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't look behind your ear, though.
Yeah. Here they are. They're gone. See? Sorry. Okay. We need to get out of here. We're an hour 10 minutes, folks.
Ain't that a truth? All right. Well, hey, everybody, thank you for coming on out. I hope to see you all at the auction tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific, over on Coins Making Sense. For now, I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you tonight at the auction. Bye.
Whatever he says.
Well, I had a good time this weekend. I'm glad I got to get back with my friends there and meet new people, even, Mr. Cooper and 55 Chevy. And Daddy Pa lives right close to me, so we have already met. But anyway, it was a fun trip. We had a great time, and see you tonight at the auction. Till then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Like what Bassman said on Friday on the show, he said, right now, I don't even wishing I was fishing.
Yeah.
Because he was with his buddies. I appreciate that. Like I said, Bassman, I love you. Mr. Kevin, I love you. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming to see us. We were already in Cincinnati for doctor's appointments. I mean, everything lined up this year because we weren't going to be able to go. And then all of a sudden, doctor's appointments, important doctor's appointments. And like Monday, we had to miss because of an important doctor's appointment. I'm not going to say anything just yet because we're not completely sure. But something else.
More to come.
More to come. I'll just put it this way. My little girl is 14 years old. She's got the body of a 75-year-old alcoholic woman with osteoporosis and kidney failure. I mean, it's horrible wrong. Well, not kidney failure, but kidney problems. But anyway, I'm sorry for running my mouth. Compton, good to see you, brother. Member of the channel. Good to see you, buddy. It was great hanging out with you. And glad to see you, man. Glad to see you. We're going to have to get together sooner because Compton's not too far from me. He's just like an hour and a half away from me now. So we need to start getting up better, Compton. But run my mouth enough. I love each and every one of you. See you tonight at the auction, 6 p.m. Eastern time over on Coins Making Sense channel. That's 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 or 5 throughout the states there. Do not forget to check that pocket change because you never know what you got in your pocket. Take a look.